Hi, Josh. Danny Oberman calling.
How are you?
Good.
What defines successful automated manufacturing as it pertains to your pre-roll machine?
Consistent product accuracy and savings in significant savings in manpower. Mm-hmm. It's moving. It's a technology that moves rolling, into the 21st century. I think and beyond that is significant period of testing, where I think it's been running now for 4 years. The first machine in an Israeli LP, and now we have 4 machines running with them. And the operator is that good. It's one operator running 4 machines. Mm. So, and they're producing about 90% of the cones used by medical cannabis users in Israel. Wow. So efficiency, accuracy, and a great track record. So it's been completely debugged. So I think that's the highest value.
And how often are you seeing companies trying to capitalize on advances in manufacturing technologies like your pre-roll machine?
Look, the industry is so new. Everybody is looking for new technologies. This is not an industry which has mass manufacturing. This is not an industry which has a history of big manufacturing or even huge companies being involved. And all of a sudden, they both have the quality of the product, consistent product, standards, be they local, national, or even international standards. Once you're into the field of medical products, this is all only a few years old. So new manufacturing technologies, especially as we've come to it at Hefestus, which is a company which has been in the food packaging industry for about 30 years. This is not new, but it is new for the cannabis manufacturers.
Yeah, I was on the phone with the FDA. They're coming up with some new requirements for all manufacturers of combustibles or inhalables like cigars, joints, cigarettes, and they're going to have requirements, which to my surprise, they didn't already. That's what I called them initially, is to find out what are the required materials to manufacture combustibles, and they didn't have any, but they are creating them. So I think if you're using stainless steel and other, non-plastics, essentially, I think you'll be fine.
The machine is built to food grade. Those are machines. It's like I said, there's not a lot of surprises here for us.
Right.
We, for example, have a little device that prints on the cone, and it's all edible inks. There's for the food industry has been ahead of this for a long time. I don't think the FDA is going to be inventing too much, which will surprise people who are familiar with the food industry.
I would agree with that. Ultimately, you mentioned that it's incredibly laborious to make pre-roll. So what automated options should be evaluated to try and reduce the cost of operations?
Every company has to define its production line from raw material to what the market demands. And then once that is analyzed, a production line is developed. And with the capacities that the marketing people are projecting. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's unique to the cannabis business. It's a standard procedure for any product being brought to market by a manufacturer.
Right, you're able to twist the tops automatically, then working backwards, it fills it with high precise accuracy. There's a separate grinder as with every machine, but essentially it's turnkey. You have one person that can run 2 machines at a time, 2,000 an hour per machine. I'd say that's probably going to automate and reduce costs simultaneously.
Yeah, we think it saves between 6 and 8 people per machine. To generate that amount of 12,000 cones a day. Typically, you need 6 to 8 people working hard. Our machine needs 1 person.
Yes, correct.
One person. Yeah.
Well, I know a team of 18 people here in Washington, the largest producer processor that makes joints here in Washington. They have 18 people on their line making pre-rolls, so it's ridiculous. It's incredibly expensive.
Well, send them a link. Send them a link to our video. We had a company, we have people coming out to Israel. We're having three or 4 a week now coming out. We're flying all the way to Israel to see the machine operating, and we're getting orders. Mm-hmm. one of the Canadian companies came over, said, well, how long? We said, look, it'll take you, say 6 to 8 people. It'll take you 10 months, 8 to 10 months to pay off the machine, the full value of the machine. He says, you're wrong. Is it going to take me under 2 weeks? I said, how do you figure that? He said, we make $1.50 per cone, and within 2 weeks pay for the machine.
There's a Wired magazine article that came out. It was titled "Rise of the Machines: The Future Has Lots of Robots and Fewer Jobs for Humans." But it seems like this story's kind of played out before, from automobiles to the internet. And so I'm wondering if massive job loss, in your opinion, from the cannabis automation is legitimate or hyperbole.
Well, it's the same challenge that the transportation industry is facing with driverless cars. We live in an age of technology where manual labor is going to be increasingly handed over to automated processes. Artificial intelligence is being introduced. We're living in a very, very exciting time. So it's definitely not unique to the cannabis industry, this challenge.
But I'm curious if the addition of equipment and automation can increase volume to make up for lower prices within the cannabis industry.
Every manufacturer is working ultimately to have a profit margin, and any automated process needs to be aiming to maintain or increase that profit margin. So the minute you create efficiencies, which saves on labor and increases capacity, then obviously the machine is an asset to cannabis producers. And
are you seeing U.S.-based multi-state operators calling you and visiting you in Israel, or are you seeing Canadian companies?
Both. Also, you have to remember today that some of the U.S. companies have gone public in Toronto, so I'm not quite sure what to call them, but we're getting both from the United States, from California, from all over, Washington State, California, Florida, New Jersey, and of course all the Canadian provinces as well have expressed interest. Basically, anybody who's seen the video and comes out to see the machine, we're opening up production lines of serious numbers of machines to provide in the next 8 to 10 months. Our delivery time is today at 10 weeks. We can deliver the machine to the client in North America.
From the point of paid invoice to the time of delivery, you're talking about 2.5 months.
10 weeks.
10 weeks.
10 weeks, yep.
That's great news. And so 10 weeks, this machine can be delivered. Again, it rolls $2,000 an hour. That's what, $33 a minute. And it costs approximately $150 plus delivery.
It's a little more. It's a little more. We discuss it with the client, depending on their needs, how many machines they're ordering.
Gotcha.
And we discuss it with the client.
Okay, great. Perfect.
Look, it pays for itself incredibly quickly, and also because it's been so well tested, and and been the cannabis manufacturer producer is very close to the Hefestus factory in Caesarea, and it's two owners are buddies. So this has been tested and upgraded. Over the period of 4 years, it is running smooth. The operator, there's 1 to 2 days of training, of installation and training, that we fly out to the client and do that. And once the operator is competent, he can be easily operating 2 or 3 machines.
Okay, love it. Well, again, I really appreciate your time, and we'll be in touch.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.